إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد عباد الله. A generous and blessed month is coming in a couple of days. A great winning season. A month in which good deeds are multiplied. A month in which Allah revealed the Quran as a guidance for the people. He has a night that is better than 1,000 months. Allah made fasting during the day an obligation and Qiyam al-Layl voluntary. Whoever breaks a fast of another person, Allah will forgive his sins and set him free from the fire. And he will have a reward similar to his reward, without diminishing from the reward of the fasting person. This Ummah was given 4 qualities that no other nation got before us. The smell of mouth of a fasting person is better for Allah than the smell of misk. Angels will make istighfar for them until they break their fast. The highest ranking shayateen will be chained and they won't be able to do the stuff that they used to be able to do. Allah will forgive the sins of all of His servants at the last night of Ramadan. It is the month of Ramadan. Whoever fasted out of faith and seeking reward, that Allah will forgive his previous sins. And whoever makes qiyam out of faith and seeking reward, Allah will forgive his previous sins. In it the gates of heavens are opened and the gates of fires are closed. Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim narrated on the authority of Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Allah Azza wa Jal said that every work of the son of Adam is for him except for fasting. It is mine. I will reward for it. And he also mentioned fasting is protection. Protection meaning from sin and from fire. So if someone is fasting, do not indulge in bad language, nor should he raise his voice. And if anyone curses him or tries to fight with him, he should say, I'm fasting. The person who is fasting has 2 joys. A joy when he breaks his fast, and a joy when he meets his Lord. As for the joy at breaking his fast, he is happy with 2 blessings. Allah blesses him with fasting itself, and His blessing on him by permitting eating, drinking, and nikah. As for his joy when he meets his Lord, he enjoys when seeing all of his good deeds which will lead him to Jannah. And in Sahih al-Bukhari, on the authority of the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, there is a door in paradise called Ar-Rayyan that the fasting person enters from, and nobody else is allowed to enter from it. If they entered the door, it will close and will never open again. And the Prophet mentioned in a hadith that Allah does not return the dua of a fasting person until he breaks his fast. Brothers and sisters, take advantage of the month of Ramadan by increasing the worshipping of Allah. In Ramadan, we need to increase these 4 qualities in our lives. 2 with which we please our Lord, and 2 with which we are indispensable. As for the two that please our Lord, we believe there is no God but Allah, and we ask for His forgiveness. And as for the two indispensable for us, we ask Allah for heaven and seek refuge in Him from fire. Try to preserve your fasting from shortcoming and deficiencies. Protect it from idle talk, insomnia, and false utterance. Also false deeds, and it is all forbidden action. Avoid lying, obscenity, fraud and betrayal. Avoid backbiting and gossip. Avoid listening to songs and forbidden entertainment. For all of these are shortcomings of fasting. Allah has ordered us to pray on time and perform it in jama'ah. Advise people to do good and forbid what is evil. For the wisdom of fasting is piety. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. O you who believed, decreed upon you is fasting as it was decreed upon those before you, that you may become righteous. Servants of Allah, let us make qiyam in the month of Ramadan. For whoever makes qiyam in belief and anticipation of the ajr, then his sins will be forgiven. And know that Taraweeh prayer is the qiyam of Ramadan. Pray qiyam with tranquility and peace. Also with having your heart awake in the salah. What is meant is worship, not only making moves. And strive hard, O Muslims, in reciting the Quran, because we will get 10 hasanat in every letter of it. In addition, it is the word of our Lord, so we have the honor to recite it and seek the reward. And we have the right to work with it to have a good life. Think about what I have said and try to think of how we can take advantage of this month as much as possible. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. This is what I've said for now, and I will ask Allah to forgive me and you. الحمد لله وكفى وصلاة وسلاما على عباده الذين اصطفى ثم أما بعد. All praises are due to Allah, and prayers and blessings be on the servants that He chose. After I have left you thinking about what you can do in this month, I will give you a couple of ideas that will help you, inshallah. Try to take all of them, because our goal is al-Firdaus al-A'la, inshallah. Number one, apologize to the people that have mistaken with you, or you have oppressed. You should not enter Ramadan with such thing. If we have taken something not rightfully ours, then we should return it. Or if the person has passed away, then we can donate instead of him. Number two, try to read one juz of the Quran a day. Our goal is to read the whole Quran by the end of Ramadan. If you can't, then read as much as you can. But I'm sure, if you can manage your time, then you can finish the Quran by the end of the month. I'm sure all of us can. And maybe they can do more than a khutbah. Also try to understand what you're reading by reading the tafasir. Because understanding what we are reading makes us enjoy reading the Quran and will also allow us to apply it into our life. Number three, try to stop doing the daily bad deeds that we used to do. For example, try to stop thinking about the opposite gender, or stop making hasad or ayn to people, or stop backbiting other people. This kind of behavior will allow you to stop doing these bad habits forever, inshallah. Number four, try to avoid using your phone, especially social media, throughout the day. Imagine Ramadan as a spiritual camp and try to stay away from the stuff that distracts you away from your main purpose of this camp, which is to get closer to your Creator. Number 5, try to spend or make shahada every day, even if it was $1 a day. Do not think that your money can do nothing. If we all do this strategy, then we will have a lot of money to spend by the end of the month. People back home in our countries are suffering to live a good life. Try to help them by sending those money back home in order for them to have time to worship Allah too, rather than only work to be able to have bread served on their tables. Also, do not forget your masjid from your donations too. Number 6, try to pray Fajr prayer daily in the masjid from now on, to start your day with a great ibadah. This kind of worship will allow you to do even more ibadah through the day. Wake up a little earlier to be able to come to the masjid and pray in jama'ah. 7th, try to forgive the people that have oppressed you and have mistaken with you. You are doing this only for the sake of Allah. Make the niyyah that, Ya Allah, I'm forgiving these people so that you can forgive me. Number 8, try to volunteer your time and effort for the benefits of others. Try to help your brothers that are in need of help. Help your masjid by volunteering in Ramadan. We need a lot of volunteers every day in different areas, like cleaning and setting up food to serve for the people and many more. Number 9, try to write a list of all the stuff that you want in the hereafter, in this worldly life, and make dua every day before the iftar that Allah can accept your dua, because these times are precious. Also, do not forget to make dua in your prostration, because the closest you will be to your Lord is when you are prostrated. Last but not least, number 10, come pray Salat al-Taraweeh with us in the masjid and reap the rewards, my brothers. Last Ramadan, we were not able to pray Taraweeh in the masjid. So try to take advantage of this blessed Ramadan, inshaAllah. May Allah allow us to become from His righteous servants. And may Allah forgive all our deeds in this blessed month. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك وإنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عاديت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. وأقم الصلاة إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون.